morning. Happy Monday. How was everybody's weekend? As you can see, I've started to decorate for Christmas. I have a few other things to do, but I kind of got that out of the way. I know it's early. I usually don't do it till the day after Thanksgiving, but you know what? I just wanted to get ahead of it this year because I have a bunch of plans for the month of December. In case anybody cares, nobody does, but. All right, let's see what we have. Six of Pentacles. I get this card a lot. I've given up really reading for myself. I used to do a daily read for myself, but I've kind of stopped that. I said, I'm just going to stop it for now. And while we're on the subject, so I follow a few readers. I can't say I'm diligent about every day, but for the most part. And there's one female reader that I follow on. She's mostly a YouTuber. I don't think she's even on here, but I'm not sure. I'm not going to say her name only because I know I read for her years ago and she read for me. I'm talking years ago, like 7-8 years ago. And we actually lived in the same state. And we were kind of friendly through text and stuff. We never met. And she's very gifted. And I knew what she was going through personally. And I can still, how could I put this? I can still tell when she's going through the same thing because of her readings. Okay. Like she'll do a reading and I'll go, yep, she broke up with him. I'll do another reading. Yep, he came back. It's funny how, I don't know. I just feel like with certain readings, I can read the reader's perspective, like what's going on with them. And as a reader myself, it's extremely, extremely difficult not to put yourself in that kind of situation where you're reading for yourself. It's just it's hard. It takes a lot of practice. Then again, I've been doing this for so long. And I really like in my life, I don't really have too much where I would be curious about, If I am, I go seek out someone I know and get a reading. But anyway, sunflower earrings. Six of Pentacles. Ooh. We've talked about this card, okay? We've talked about it. The Six of Pentacles is telling you, here comes Luna. Well, it's not telling you that. It's telling you you may be giving too much, okay? You may be giving too much and you're going to need, and it's not always physical, it's not always money. You may need the emotional balance, the energy, all that stuff for yourself. So when we see the Six of Pentacles, to me, it always read as the scales kind of tipped the other way. So if you've been the overgiver, if you've been the one who was breadcrumbed and the person didn't give you enough attention, the tables kind of turn. And that could be, oh, excuse me, Luna, are we all in your, are we in your way here? I guess we are. So put your butt down. So anyway, when we see the Six of Pentacles, we have to realize the tables are going to turn. And they're going to turn in a positive way too. So they're going to tell us that if we've been the overgiver, there's a chance that recognition is going to come our way. Okay. And that could be to in work, family, whatever, wherever you have felt slighted, because we all get like that. We all feel like we're not getting what was your bald belly. We're not getting what we should be getting. Stop it. So this tells us that, it's weird. All right, that's it. That's what it tells us. Get down. This tells us that the tables are about to turn around, okay? So the Eight of Swords is all about not wanting to move. We think that our anxiety has the best of us, our thoughts, because don't forget, swords are all about our thought process, okay? So when I see this, you feel like a situation's hopeless, okay? Only you know what the situation is. I don't know what that situation is. Everything is different. But you feel like the situation is hopeless and it has nowhere to go. But you have to remember, I'm going to bop her right in her nose. Get down. Lord. So the nice thing is, I don't know if I could block myself enough. She only gets up here when I put the camera on. So the nice thing though about this is you feel hopeless in the situation, but there's more to go. Don't forget the tide didn't come in yet, okay? And the tables didn't turn with this. So there's a situation that has a lot of potential to turn around, and I can't help it anymore. I just can't help it. Don't come gunning for me because they're only paper cards. All right. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience. So it tells you with more patience, you'll have more. So you feel slighted. You feel like there's no escape, there's no way out. But the cards tell you, how could we rectify this situation? Because trust me, tarot will never leave you hanging. Tarot will always give you options and tell you what's next. And I always say that when I read for other people. Like they come in contact with me and they just want to know about a new relationship, a current relationship, a previous one. They just want to know about a specific person. Okay. And if I tell them something that they don't want to hear, or they, you know what I'm saying? Like, something negative, or they feel it's negative. Um, they don't want to hear like the next part. And I tell them anyway, because, I'm not leaving it, I'm not saying to anybody, oh no, this man isn't going to work out and that's it. You're never going to meet another person again, because that's not true. So this here is showing you that with patience, you will have more. I hear something over there. Hopefully it's her toy she's playing with. I put wreaths on the back of my stools here at my island. All right, pray for me. That's all I say. Pray for me. Jessica bought her a whole bunch of new little toys, like a candy cane reindeer and everything full of catnip. Yeah, pray for me. So anyway, whatever you feel is a hopeless situation is not a hopeless situation. Okay, it's going to come to fruition. It's going to bring you what you want. Okay, it's going to in the interim, it's going to pay off a little bit better than you anticipated. Okay, you just have to have patience. So don't give up yet. Don't go throw out the baby with the bathwater. I love that saying. I always use it. And remember, I am booking for lunchtime quickies because I'm home now. And also, they're FaceTime, which is fun. I did a few of them so far, and it's so much fun. It's just like sitting with a girlfriend and chit-chatting. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So if you want to book a FaceTime with me, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you want, let me know. I'll turn on the coffee and we will do it. All right, everyone. This is Coffee and Tarot time. I am the Queen of Wands. Everyone, have a great day.